Okay, so something I want to talk about is the lead startup method or lead startup methodology, which was coined by Eric Ries and also someone named Steve Brigg, I believe, also contributed or talked about this much later on. So the lead startup method is sort of this approach that's kind of like user oriented design where someone tries finding a business idea, getting feedback for it, and validating it. And it could have aspects such as consumer discovery, in which you interview a lot of people to sort of get feedback on what they think about the business idea, if they're interested in it, and sort of build off the idea off of that. And another approach is having this business model canvas, which there are templates online, but basically it tells you things like what's your value proposition, what is the basic like sentence that one word sentence that describes it, the market segmentations, key partners, all that sort of good stuff. So it's really this approach in which you're always building and refining your idea, and even once you have an MVP, you get feedback on that, and it works for early stage startups and even mid or large scale startups. It's not like the total quality management approach in which you have more of your whole employees involved or stuff like that. It's a methodology, so it's not like a management approach, but really it's just a business formation approach in general. So those are two quite different things. It has had some criticism in the past. For some social enterprises or startups, I wouldn't recommend doing it. It's more for like the software startups or early stage hardware startups that could utilize a lot of A/B testing. But it's something that you could still apply some of its philosophy even towards startups that might not completely adapt it. Like, it's always nice knowing what your consumers want. Maybe you don't do consumer discovery and stuff like that, but it's very important to do market segmentation research, know how you could be an early stage or key player in a market, no barriers to entry, and things like that. Another thing is, depending on the business you get into, there are lots of legal formalities that you need to keep in mind. So it's definitely something to think about.